everybody, welcome back to our Star Wars journey. David Eon here on Open by Chance with the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter behind the camera. Hi. Continuing on with our Star Wars journey, and we're adding another piece today. And I have another little item I wanted to show as well, but primarily the main piece that I'm adding is, yep, we're still doing it with the 12-inch figures. I did manage to get my hands on a 12-inch Stormtrooper. 1978 Kenner, of course. I've got Darth Vader there, got to have a Stormtrooper too. And there's some pros and cons to this particular figure. It's hard to find him loose in decent shape, honestly. And he does have some yellowing, you can see there. However, that can be cleaned up.
Are you going to do a video showing how to clean it in case somebody else has that figure or another plastic figure that's kind of yellowish?
I might, actually. And I'm sure there's 100 of them on YouTube already, but yeah, there's things that you can do to clean this off to get that yellowing off. So that's a little bit of a minus, but it's okay because that can be cleaned. There's also a little tiny melt mark there, and these are often with a lot of melt marks. I think kids did it on purpose to them because they're Stormtroopers. And it's basically like a blow up of the traditional 3 3/4 inch or 1/18 scale Stormtrooper, because he really only has like 4 points of articulation. He doesn't really do anything significant to this figure. The hands are intact. The hands often melt in the inside the joint. You have, like, it looks all burned inside there. The hands are in really decent shape, and he still has his string. And it's just a string, but it's often missing from the side of the figure, and that string is to hold the blaster rifle, so they can just kind of hang there on his side when he's not holding on to it. And that is an original blaster rifle, it's not a reproduction. I managed to get these for a fairly decent price, so I'm happy with that, and I'll fit it in there with the Darth Vader, who is gigantic by comparison. Here it's like cosplay dad and son here.
Where you gonna put that?
Somewhere. I'll figure it out. I'll squeeze him in.
You're gonna have to tear that whole wall down.
Well, I've already had to redo it to find more space for the Mark's Safari stuff that's on the bottom there, because I got another piece, got the elephant, and it took up a lot of room. But I'll work him in. And there's a couple of other things I was going to show here, aside from the Stormtrooper. First of all, I brought it up before. There it is, my Darth Vader Return of the Jedi toothbrush, which was given to me by a dentist way back in the early 80s. And I opened it from the package, but I never used it. And I actually still have the toothbrush. And I didn't use it because it was Star Wars. Because I was like, no, I don't want to mess it up, even though I took it out of the box. But I don't know what I was thinking. But you were asking this when we did the train video. It's like, who keeps this stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah. People keep that kind of stuff. People keep things. Now this is interesting also. This is not a vintage piece, because primarily I do vintage here. I'm going to show you a more modern piece because it's very unique. And this came from a viewer who sent this to me by name of Rollo from Masters Maniac Mexico, which is another channel on YouTube. And it is a Mandalorian figure, and he sent this from Mexico. And there's a few pieces here, and I'll show you. It's a 10-inch figure, jointed action figure here of the Mandalorian. It's got a pistol, an extra pistol. His hand won't hold it, actually, and there's a reason for that. And you got your not Baby Yoda, since he's not Baby Yoda apparently. And then another one in this little flotation there. And these were sculpted by a South American artist named Marcos Ramirez. And they were sculpted to be used in the toy market in South America. And then the project was dropped. 3 prototypes were made, of which this is one of them. And the manufacturer disposed of the other 2. So this is the only one left. This is the only prototype left, and the figure's not going to be produced apparently. And he sent this to me to add to the collection, along with some other things, which if you saw our Mexican bootleg unboxing, which had some pretty interesting Masters of the Universe stuff and a few Star Wars pieces, this was included in that lot. And just really unique and different. And so I wanted to share that with the audience, the people that are watching, who might think that's interesting. But that's what we're doing this week for Star Wars. A few more pieces added to the collection. My new Stormtrooper, who is gonna go in there someplace, maybe. I'll figure it out. Space is always an issue. Space is always an issue. And again, there are some things I can do to clean this up. And I might do a video on it. I don't know if anybody will watch it.
But at least it'll be out there.
Yeah, at least it'll be out there. Because I've done stuff like that before, like restoration and things like that, and nobody watches. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. And what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.